Scott just made the point.
Used to be a lot more secure, not just.
Meet Rebecca Wax. Age 35, she really wants to be a member of the New York Fire Department. That's the same outfit that covered itself in glory on 9/11. Rebecca is a trendsetter. She doesn't let anything get in her way, and so she is set to graduate the Fire Academy in spite of her handicap, which would be a lovely, heartwarming story if it weren't for the fact that her handicap is that she cannot complete the functional skills training test, which, according to the New York Post, is a grueling obstacle course of job-related tasks performed in full gear with a limited air supply. In the FST exam, probies must breathe through a mask attached to an air tank while carrying up to 50 pounds of gear. They must climb 6 flights of stairs, stretch hose lines, raise ladders, perform tasks that simulate breaking doors and pulling down ceilings, and drag dummies through tunnels with no visibility. They must complete the course in 17 minutes, 50 seconds or less. Now, Rebecca Wax is the first person to repeatedly fail the test and then go on to become a full-fledged member of the fire department, as in she'll be saving you from a fire, or at least trying to. So let's bring in Steve Green and Scott out to share the joy, shall we? Scotty, with 44 of FDNY's 10,500 firefighters being female, New York communist, parenthetical mayor, Bill de Blasio, is under a lot of pressure to hire more women. Now, even though Ms. Wax is unable to, actually get people out of a burning building, one of the reasons given for her hire is that she scored well on the written test. Are you relieved? Or would you be relieved if you were on fire?
Well, yes, I am. Actually, it's good to know that in case I'm trapped on, the 27th floor of some kind of burning building, and it's good to know that she will be able to answer a multiple choice question. Which may be, should I get him out of the building, or should I just realize that there's no way I can drag his corpulence from that burning building? I'll tell you what, I think I know why the mayor is behind this, because New York mayors have a history of trying to get people to break their terrible obesity problem by, reducing the size of the beverages that they can drink and things like that. So if there's anything that will get New Yorkers to stop drinking sugary soft drinks, it's the idea that they may be too fat to be dragged out of a burning building by one of their firefighters.
It's all clear to me now. See, I didn't have the intelligence to perceive that deeply. That's why Scott gets the big bucks. Now, Steve, as I said, Wax really wants to be a firefighter. She was only able to circumvent this rule about not passing the test in order to achieve her goal by being part of circumventing another rule. Because in 2011, she made it her plea to raise the top age of candidates from 29 to 35. Isn't it great to see someone utterly destroying standards in pursuit of a dream?
When I just thought that she really wanted to be a fireman, I thought, oh no, screw her. But when I found out she really wanted to be a fireman, well, of course, it's the size of the wish that counts. The last decent Democrat to be mayor in New York City was Ed Koch, and I respect the hell out of that man. He's a really good guy, and he was a pretty darn good governor or mayor too. He said the test for female firefighters is they had to be able to save a 200-pound mayor from a burning building. But God forbid anything should happen to Gracie Mansion. Bill de Blasio knows that they're not going to send the 95-pound woman to pull his ass out of Gracie Mansion. Right. They're going to send the best of the best. This is no different from Congress exempting itself from Medicaid or from Social Security. It's no different from crony capitalism. It is exempting yourself from the rules that everybody else is going to have to follow. Now, some poor person in a burning building is going to get stuck with the undersized, understrength firefighting woman to pull them out of the building, and maybe they're both going to get themselves killed. I wonder how she's going to feel about really wanting to be a firefighter then.
Yeah, speaking above the law, I don't even know if she'll be able to carry Hillary Clinton's server out of a burning building. Probably too late for that now. It's a terrible tragedy that...
No, you leave her server in the burning building. That's the whole point. Her server,
Hillary Clinton's server is at the bottom of that volcano in Chile.
That's why the building is burning.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca Wax really wants to be a firefighter. I really wanted to be an Air Force fighter pilot. Like Miss Wax, I jumped through all the hoops and dedicated my life to that goal. Like Miss Wax, I took a physical exam like Miss Wax. I failed that exam, 20/25 vision in my left eye in my case. And unlike Miss Wax, I went to deal with my heartbreak alone because unlike Miss Wax, I love the job more than my desire to become part of the job. It made perfect sense to me that fighter pilots had to have perfect vision in the same way that it makes perfect sense that firefighters should be able to lift and move and operate to a certain physical standard. Unlike Miss Wax, I didn't want to lower the standards of the job I loved just for my personal benefit. Because you know what? Sometimes you don't get what you want. And here's the real injustice.
Yeah.
The real injustice here is being done to the other 44 female firefighters in New York. They, in the words of the same colleagues that condemn Rebecca Wax for not measuring up, are, quote, kicking butt. When they get assigned to a firehouse, they'll be welcomed with open arms because they've done everything that everyone else has gone through. United Women Firefighters, that's an organization of FDNY women, are against the practical test. They say it unfairly bars females. It does unfairly bar females. And it's my fond hope that Mayor de Blasio or these union members or Ms. Wax herself experience the fear, not the horrible outcome, let's be clear, but just the fear of being trapped in a burning building only to be comforted, if not, actually rescued, by someone holding a good test score in one hand and a lawsuit in the other. For PJTV, I'm Bill Whittle.